The Tale of the Decorated Pumpkin. Why You Can't Shortcut Success Once Upon a Time. In the golden days of old, there lived a young man named Keloğlan, the bald boy, and his elderly mother. While his mother worked until her fingers were weary to provide for them, Keloğlan was the definition of laziness. He would spend his days lounging under the shade of a willow tree, chasing shadows and dreaming of a life of ease. One day, his mother had enough. She handed him a loaf of fresh bread and said, "Go, my son, find your fortune. Work, earn your keep, and do not return empty-handed." Keloğlan set off, but he had no intention of working. Instead, he looked for shortcuts. He left his mother's bread with a shepherd, saying, "Keep this. If I don't return in 3 days, it's yours." When he returned and found the bread eaten, he didn't care about the bread. He wanted a profit. He chanted, "I'll hop to this side, I'll hop to that, I'll take your sheep, and that is that." And he ran off with a sheep he didn't earn. He did the same with a caravan leader. He entrusted the sheep, and when it was gone, he demanded the most expensive hand-woven rugs as compensation. Finally, he reached a village celebrating a festival. He left the rugs at a wedding house. When he returned and the rugs were gone, he made his boldest claim, "Give me the bride." The villagers, seeing his greed, decided to teach him a lesson. They handed him a figure covered in a heavy, glittering veil. Keloğlan arrived home boasting to his mother, "Mother, I have brought you a bride of royalty. Open the veil and see the beauty I have won." His mother, with trembling hands, lifted the veil. But there was no princess. Instead, there stood a massive hollow pumpkin, decorated with charcoal eyes and painted lips. The villagers had tricked the trickster. In a fit of rage, his mother grabbed the pumpkin and smashed it over Keloğlan's head. The hollow success shattered into 1,000 pieces, leaving Keloğlan covered in seeds and pulp. The Longevity Lab commentary. In our modern world, we often act like Keloğlan. We look for life hacks, get-rich-quick schemes, and instant transformations. We try to trade a loaf of bread for a bride without doing the work in between.